the Carry On from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. With me at the studio again, Fambo Lekase, I get Alfred Jana. Alfred, good morning and welcome to this edition of the program.
Good morning, Jaffa. Good morning, listeners and viewers.
Yes, plenty. Thank you for joining me today inside this edition of the program, Sports Update Extra. Jana, we don't like I say inside the intro, we don't listen to a lot of things from different sides of the issue. But as sports person, I believe yourself go on follow up most of the issues and the explanatory side of different perspective. From what you get at, what do you think say really now the underlying issue where they cause all of this, and before we move on to it, how we can get a solution?
Just for me, towards me, the missing link there now, communication, not actually they work towards within where the sites they look for. So let's say if there is any let's say communication with if we don't they work with the parties them, I believe say before don't be a nice one. We don't get the side of the NSA them, we don't get the side of the SLFA, and of course recently ago we get the side of Mohamed Kalon. But all of this, I believe, say because there was nothing like a proper communication, make the actually they get some of these sagas where they go on right now. But only if towards me own perception, if there is anything like we said it will come and get settlement, there has to be a communication before they link up the parties then. And again, don't they get plenty of the size of the other people then, but if only they get the communication with the flow. But in any area, we say they get communication with the flow, which they always they get misconception. Whereas would that for sign player, would that for pay players them, would that they in charge of that, would that for make coach sign, how much money will the coach for receive. We don't get, of course, the executive chairman, we now Emmanuel Abdullahi Safar, income. Again, we get Tema, we are the Minister of Sport, and when they get to get the former minister inside camp, and they don't get explanation. All of these, where you check in one word, Jaffa, and the missing link of communication or day. So if there is any communication and they link the parties, them, I believe saying for don't be a nice one, and one for them reach this far suicidal today.
Yes, we see the decision when it come up first. We see SLFA explain and things like that. But many people don't get their own side of the story. NSSF don't get their own side, and then things like that. Yes, many people are aware of some of the issues like press conference boycotts, and also the issue of the one way being get for deal with the game between Salon and Azerbaijan. But Mohamed Kaloni's explanation be different from what's in the Salon Football Association be explained. But the key focus now at the moment with waiting all of the explanation and they don't pull forward, it clear now say Salon not gonna forget game till June, but it is Leon Stars we get for the suffer. And how big of a suffering this, particularly from a standpoint of any coach or of any team, changing a coach where don't take 1 year and don't start for build on something where there was almost nothing except for the basic foundation of outside possession we don't begin, but almost nothing with regards to players' attitude and how then they approach games and things like that. How this can mentally or psychologically affect the players, them, whether the new one they now or the old one that will be done inside the Leon Stars team?
Jaffa, you mentioned two words: psychological effect and as well as mentality. But in all of these words, I believe say as human beings, if you come like a particular place, and then you don't see this particular area will come, and I mean therefore be the leader for that place there. You just get for put some mechanisms in place so that what they try for achieve will be achievable. But recent matches the Williams have been play with the CC, of course, some little improvement take place under Mohamed Kalon. Of course, in the area of possessing the ball, I could remember when we played against them, of course, Egypt, which will be all Egypt, the first leg of the AFCON. We hold them to a draw. But that was not the case. Let's say if will not be for defender game day, but the coach gets a mentality where you say, okay, Egypt, now a big club and a big nation rather, where they keep, so of course, they keep watching a World Cup and even bigger tournaments where they play. But what seeming they come apply here is that I get formation for semi players they come defend. Of course, that was a good one. But the return leg now, of course, we can see some lapses. Where beaucoup people in the salon they say, and if don't be a lesson where we don't play the first game, with some players if don't learn, or even the coach himself if don't learn now. But it still continues. When we go again, we play against Azerbaijan. So of course, I'm not mean disrespect to them. Salon, for now, of course, I will say they play better ball, not compared to them. And we don't give Azerbaijan a goal to nil. Waiting you as a coach for do. And also, there was no need for him to actually defend that particular game day. If I don't open and wait, so some people, the idea, they say that that's lead to Insakwan and other factors will contribute. But right now, Jaffa, the question when they ask, Lyon started for so far. June, not the fire again. Wait for player and qualification. And of course, who that could come inside now for take the mantle, so I go take Lyon Star and qualify to bigger tournaments.
Even apart from Uda go come inside, like Pep Guardiola come inside, or Jose Mourinho, or maybe Carlo Ancelotti, as the case may be. The fact here now is whether the player can get quality or not. Majority of we players them not in at the top flight leagues them we not grade A leagues them. So for building to that side kind of standard, it means you go get for can start from fresh. And people of Salon with the agenda 2027 where them be get an agreement with Calon for no go get any more patience for wait and see we country not able for qualify for any international competition to come.
Jaffa, I think that one is a nice one indeed, because let's just take a look at the area we say majority of the people them in Salonia so and even abroad, they yearn for see Salon participate per international tournaments them. But how you therefore take up that man today, how you go come actually and therefore change the mentality of them players they oversee don't meet and get for take time and get for involving resources, because right now as you measure we not get plenty of our players them where they play top flights league them. But as it is, let's just take a look at how many players in a championship they play, how many players they play along Premier League, Premier League na English Premier League, how many players they play Spanish League. These are questions that one should ask before I go jump into. But all of these, it involve a man where or a time whereas the sports board in our salon could come and actually look into us say this can be a transition. Why can't we actually give Coach Mohamed Kalon a time? Of course, that could be my own suggestion. Maybe that could be a time we say Coach Kalon don't deal with it, don't deal with the team 1 year, 1 month.
Because in live, he talk about how the team don't get guarantee by the stats of waiting he don't build on. It gets guarantee now, say from the players them. Any international competition where they play, give and take. If we play for World Cup and AFCON, Leon Stars able for qualify 100%. What means say if we qualify in second position, would they qualify not with the marginal point until we in the tournament go get 1 point difference or so, but go qualify with a very convincing point. Or if we qualify in the first position of the group, would they do them very convincingly? That's not some of the statements. Then kind of statements and they owing to some of the progress where he don't make. He play 8 games, win 3, lost 3, draw 2. How much impact or what do you think is Salon people for really begin for the look forward to now? Even with this kind of commitment to Mohamed Kalon don't make, so like we don't mention Salon obviously Leon Stars obviously just get for loss if the Salon Football Association don't make the right decision.
The right decision go come only if the body come and sit down, they look for the right person. And towards me on thinking, Coach Mohamed Kalon the right person as for take Leon Star in any other tournament or any qualification. And again, the confidence there, as you rightly measure, Salon will qualify without even having a draw, or let's say would be a time away, the second man or the first man would be 1 point difference, or even go into start for look at and other mechanisms. They say, okay, well, we want to get the same point. Let's look for another alternative. Maybe you will get card or get goal scored. It is the time, or it is now high time now, we get for qualify with steady mind, without any ways of thinking, say, with players that don't play, but actually, it's like when somebody say, this team in play, but that conjunction, but not for the day. They forget delivering. Besides the delivering, they are for always get the results we demand as nation. And if that be, the praise will be on the coach of the day, and will be on the president, the oversee all of the sporting activities, and even the country at large. But if we continue for play something like this, where so Jaffa, it therefore be a nice one for we all. But it is high time now, the football body, when they did not Salon, so SLFA, to be precise, they come together and try for look out for a suitable solutions, where for say they were able for put them together so that the football on Salon also go able to go further. But as some school of thought they say, they will come when they come in with another policy from a foreign coach. But the question that he lies is how that policy they go able for come and know some of our own best players them, how do they play? Who that's they able for actually monitor
and
them.
they all go get for take long time.
Long
because
time, definitely.
First you get for understand the league. And when you understand the league and you get for personally get for the meet with certain coach them for understand the level at which certain player them be done they play. You get for take your time again as a coach
Absolutely.
for the watch almost all Leon Stars fixtures them and look at who's how get along the players that will be in play, and if their performance don't drop, how important them players and they be there to Coach Mohamed Kalon in his spell at the team, and how you can gel them up. If possible, if you they come with a different system, for example, Mohamed Kalon be they play with 4 back at some point, 3 back, sometimes 5 back.
Yeah.
Maybe the next coach will go come, go one for come and play strictly 4-4-2 or strictly 4-2-3-1. What kind of different with some of the patterns that with Mohamed Kalon do? So all of this go get for take time. You think so? The people go get time for wait on all this?
Well, Jaffa, the time they are good day, but the delivering is a key thing there. Whereas, if they don't appoint a foreign coach for come and coach Leon Star, will he or she be able for deliver to the expectation of the fans in Barcelona? So that particular coach day, therefore be appointed, will be delivered. And secondly, we don't see your legend na Salonia, so Coach Mohamed Kalon. And of course, we know the apex at which in play football for Salon. And again, for come and appoint another home-based coach, with that coach, we be able to allow or accept the fact that a humiliation way Coach Mohamed Kalon don't go through, and that coach today we will come inside, because as it is for now, but Kuman go the time and say Coach Mohamed Kalon is being humiliated. And now, if Coach Mohamed Kalon, if it's possible, say they go on for Guillaume, say continue for run, this particular body also continue for be the head coach for Lyon Star, and go accept Sam, that possible now.
Yeah, well that's again hinge on some of the things the way Mohamed Kalon make mention on Nine Live. He talk about how in the field, like even though this new administration of the Salon Football Association, we don't guarantee when they take on the office, say then go still give him the free will for get who that he wants for doing work fine, what it go bring on a result. Performance not be affected on this one. But if I come inside again, how much this notion of the Salon Football Association, because you mentioned again about the communication part, maybe the Salon Football Association want to do certain things them will not go affect their own support where they go want to give to Lyon Stars, and then Mohamed Kalon they misunderstand the way how they want to do them. Do we need a round table first before sometime Mohamed Kalon if you for gear again then Guillaume, or the need for able for clean slate the notion about football administrators now the SLFA wanting to have a hand in the national team where if Mohamed Kalon go did it at any point in time, not ever want that.
Well, documentation again is another key word there. Because let's say as the minister,
maybe they sign contracts, maybe Mohamed Kalon go put down there as one of in clause them again.
Definitely. And of course we get Abdoulaye Safar, we now the executive for National Sport Authority, Midena Yaso, and even the Minister of Sport, we now Matema, of course, inside Midena Yaso. But there was some misconception here, Jaffa. Whereas, who that be the sign for receive or for give the money on behalf of Kalon? Of course, Emma, the Minister of Sport, and come and deny and say, now who that be the sign? Now Abdoulaye Safar. Which means that, Jaffa, there is something that is playing. And again, there might be some misunderstanding between the Ministry of Sport and that of National Sport Authority. Because let's say someone is being assigned here for him to take up the mantle. But as time goes on, the two bodies, them when they're responsible, could you imagine, Ministry of Sport and that of National Sport Authority, they vividly came out here and misconception was there as well as to who that be make Kalon sign. Of course, some man say Kalon we get verbal agreement, not with a written agreement. And if Kalon they come inside now, if I were to be him, of course, I will make sure for say I bring up all of them things they have so don't they go on, of course, don't they circulate now the media. Whereas who that now, of course, in Bakum staff them all for be paid. And even myself now, of course, as the head coach, this money now for pay me. Because as it is for now, we don't they see say plenty people them, of course, on the hinge on how much money can be the demand, how much money be they receive. Of course, and again, himself as head coach, and get for him to say all of which way for work on in credentials be put aside, and of course, make sure we say encourage them all. I think, Jaffa, if this be done, of course, we'll get a smooth run of the sport. And mind you, again, a place where they get always fit, there is not going to be any progression because we get different mindset. And if you don't get one mindset, I don't really see any progression. What I will see is regression that always take place. And if that happen, we think for B, of course, one body will suffer. We don't have the body, we the nation. And even the players them. Because mind you, the players that get full talent what they want for showcase there. And if they showcase their talent, we'll get bodies them from outside. Europe will come in one after them. But if the body not there as one, of course the talent will be wasted. And FIFA will come inside and waiting will happen. They go either ban we or they suspend we. And of course, recent years back, we remember where they be banned, of course, with country. maybe participate by any sports activity. And if they continue like this way also, FIFA go coincide, and of course they go take that decision day, and nothing will happen. With players then, with the raw talents, of course, will be wasted. And for make them go actually try for make sure for that not happen, they need for galvanize themselves so that all of these things they also go be well done. I think that if they do that, go be everything will be resolved at the SLFA.
Okay, Alfred, continue for still to inside the program Sports Update Extra, they continue 077-981-981 at the number you go use 077-981-981. You can call now for make your contribution and add the voice to the different thing that we look at inside this edition of the program Sports Update Extra, where they come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. What do you think about the decision and how you think so for go about getting another coach or sticking with Mohamed Kalon being part of the dugout for Leon Stars for ensure or possibly guarantee the qualification of Leon Stars into any international competition? Will you take the first call inside the program? Hello, caller. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Concern citizen.
Not bad. Yes.
How are you doing?
Not bad. Thank God. What's that contribution?
What I mean take? I don't listen to this program about 3 days ago. What I mean say, if them people away they in charge, they say Kalono must sign contract. If you might not sign contract, I sack him. I sack him not sign contract. It's to me let them pay the mobile money. They don't. That's not the solution. Because they're not care football go there for this country. It's too much. Not also. Thank you.
Okay. 077-981-981 at the number you go use 077-981-981 at the number you go use. You can call now for make your contribution and add your voice to the program and be part of this edition where they come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1. Yes, caller. Good morning. Yes.
Chairman Alex.
Yes, Chairman. What's that the contribution?
Thank you. And I just want to say thank you to you and the guests at the studio for a good job. And this issue is a national issue. And some of we know the Sawo Mide and the Sawo Kalondon take we go. And right now the whole country, the opposite Mohamed Kalon will take we to the next Nations Cup. Where that is possible if Mohamed Kalon continue to get the job. Do like also they play to the government and to the FA. Do let them try for C1 South Kalon. Kalon are the right person for the coach. If they left Kalon, they will take other coach. Say that coach he go come for start. A big blow to me. Kalon don't know the boys them. They don't begin scout them. They don't begin know the actual players them. For represent the country. We are a good one for the country, and we hope that the FA President Babadi Namari will say na game changer. As you say, can change football in this country. In order to people, let just try for work with your own mind and for the people of this country. Thank you, Chairman Alex.
Yes, thank you very much. We'll take another call again from Chairman Alex. We'll take another call again. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. I'm calling from London. I'm Igwe.
Okay, what's that the contribution?
Talk about Mr. Mohamed Kalon. I mean, Mohamed Kalon. Let them just pay him money. Let go to no food. Also, Salon no more. Coach Salon. They disgrace him too much. Regular God bless Mohamed Kalon. They go on long life.
Okay, we'll take another call again. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Hello, Jaffa.
Yes, good morning.
Mukhtar Daramin Abadin.
Yes, Mukhtar. What's that the contribution, sir?
Yeah, Mr. Jaffa. Yeah, me, this is not strange to me. This is a question, Kalon. I don't say Kalon not get another position.
Okay.
Yeah, because Kalon, a man, you need to take Ben. We want Ben, I need to do him. Then a man, you need to control him. And that SLFA, they and that kind of people, they need the executive, they like possibly they control, where they turn out the one, so they do the wrong thing, so they don't get benefit. And Kalon also that kind of money. But the only thing we want to tell Kalon, they keep the faith. This country, we mean good thing for this country, we get people where they did BNU. So me, I appeal Kalon for them contract and we sign, let them pay for all the years and let them pay the money. If you're not purely taking them to the legal side, because a big advantage than do Mohamed Kalon. So, big advantage. This country, we don't know say we get people in Brawe. We know only this country in football one go. And some of you in football we like. Some of you like we not like for go na night club. We not like for go na club football. So like when football they play right now, all they feel am. But we they pray for them. We they pray anybody where they make this country and football they go before, bra. We they pray for them, their family, bra. God not go make them go before. Thank you very much, Jafar.
Yes, so take another call again. Hello, caller. Good morning. Hello, caller. Well, I think we lost our caller there. Please wait the call. Make sure you keep your contribution to 1 minute. 077-981-981 at the number you go use. 077-981-981. You can still also join the conversation at the Radio Democracy Facebook page and be part of this edition where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Inside this edition of the program, we'll continue for a look at match week 24 results from the Leeuwarden Premier League. It will not start on the 12th win over the weekend. Usai Bowen has been winning against Bible Warriors by a goal to nil. Eastern Lions settled to 1-1 draw with Star Sports Academy, and FC Kalon be lost to Freetown City Football Club by 3 goals to nil. Abacha City get the day at home to Wusum Stars as them be win by a goal to nil. But we'll take another call again. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Jafar. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, it's not bad, I said.
Okay, sir. Me, what are they talk to about Aruna Kalon? Me from the starting, where they give Kalon that position there. And the man is on the... It's any kind of problem now. Problem is at this country. When they put somebody on side, you want to do the right thing. Other people in the way they get for them do the wrong thing. And from Tona man, they take that position. Me, since I was out, I'm not going out. I'm not going to Kalon. I'm not going to put it on that side. We brothers, keep the faith on. You don't say a lot at this country. You don't give chance, then you say forgive. Yeah, but it's tough one. I'm not going to do that. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, 077 the number you go use. 077-981-981 the number you go use. We take another caller again, and hello caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you know where the calling from.
Good morning. This program throughout. I say I'm one of the people that will let me ask or say Mohamed Kalon give you up try or which don't happen. When you listen to all man, but when I say you don't talk, I don't know who's medium we use it. No, I don't get that.
It been there live on your own Facebook page.
All right. So what the issue now is that Mohamed Kalon, we don't know all sides. We don't know all the answer. Let's present in documents, and it will be the right for this position. But if we present in documents, as advertiser, Roma apply. If they go through, let them take and so that no advantage will happen again. And so make you thank you very much. Blessed day.
Okay. 077-981-981. Take another call again. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Good morning, brother. How you doing? Thank you for this program.
Yeah.
I just want to say a short word to we brother Mohamed Kalon, which he don't have this country diligently to in football career, come to the coaching field and can spend in money and time to football in Sierra Leone. Since some of we see the appointment, this one will happen is not a story. We'll be think about this and then come point Kista as against be a sport director. Now I end up all the problem machine. But only we can talk to brother, may take the faith. He's a legend. A true legend is always a legend. May take control, may come back to him team. And if you do not get the money, say make your left friends. Keep them with conscience. That's all we can tell them. Because this country, like we say, people know they appreciate good things. They're always a fan of good things. And Mohamed Kalon, we posting good, very good. You know, they change. So, now no more regret for telling. Thank you.
Okay, we'll take another call again. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, you name and decide to call before.
Okay, yeah, I'm calling from Freetown Cassette Farm.
Okay, what's not the contribution?
I'm Mr. Sa.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Sa. I want to analyze certain things.
Okay.
We have 16
Get
districts.
1 minute.
I mean, yeah, 16 districts. So when I begin to pick them man and they can't sit up our football business. Freetown no more. We get players. All these things, we bring a car, we put them on side, me and my wife, we put money. That's what Mozambique build up in team. All the things are Freetown. Thank you. All the
Okay.
Freetown no more, guys. Hello.
Okay. We take another call again, 077981981. The number you go use 077981981. We'll be to talk about the scoreline this Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday. We'll see Abacha City been get a one goal victory against Usum Stars, and FC Cologne been lost to Freetown City Football Club by 3-0. This defeat to FC Cologne don't make the team don't pull a club statement. We don't ban players. They not for take part in any other competition outside the Leeuwarden Premier League and the Orange 2026 FA Cup tournament where they carry on. According to the press release, FC Cologne, the team, they say they battle with a lot of consistent injury, and so performance level they drop. Players' chemistry and the way how they want for play not able for project. So the club don't pull this one. But Jana, you go respond to this in a bit. But let's take another call again inside the program. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
Your name and inside the call we from?
Guys could write Mr. Thomas.
Yes, Mr. Thomas.
Yeah. Waiting a minute talk. For this Mohamed Kalon. All man they talk, different talk, you know. It's not right. We are putting in place when we say Kalon a senior man and Kalon sabi play ball and Kalon sabi organize everything in the country. You see, you got to put in place and do better. You see, none of the things. Now that's not my own talk while they talk now, my own message.
Okay. We'll take another call again. The last call, we take and some discussion. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Mr. Sir, again, Mohamed Kalon, not the country boy. When I look to this country, then when I begin to extend and to this is why. We will come and build this. That's all Mozambique build up.
Okay.
Yeah, but all the Peter no more, all the election, then they, when I call them team manager, the up country. Let them get on the election.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So we go tap for take call for the next 5 minutes, and we discuss a bit. Jana, FC Cologne pull this one, but again, still on Cologne appointment termination. One of the callers talk about how if they make an open invitation or vacancy for coach, Mohamed Kalon for apply, and then when they go into the structures, he go put in some of the criteria on what he wants for say and things like that. And we say Mohamed Kalon for apply again, because irrespective of the controversies or the issues around things that they mentioned, saying that the reason will make them terminating appointment. According to in live, it kind of gets case because of waiting and how he explain certain positions them. Performance on the back of it, not to an issue. Nobody gets no issue with the way I deal with the team, with the way I produce results and the trajectory of how the team they go. For the sake of the protocol involved, say Salon for do things right, and Salon Mohamed Kalon be there into contract for contract's sake. Okay, government will go for approve you payment one way or another. But if SLFA could go for pull a vacancy, Mohamed Kalon for apply and make sure they go through the same process for the good of the game and the sacrifice where you don't make, or because of the embarrassment where SLFA don't put to him if a pull and part his job.
Jaffa, as you rightly measure, there is always saying if you get love for something so far, just go in for it. And another one would be maybe some go want for actually decide for step back, because some people talk say don't go through a lot of humiliation, but pride again another thing, and they because of don't go through a lot of something that will make you decide say and the coach again new star. Of course, he's our legend. We all know how he played for Leon Star. And if he gets the ambition for Coach Leon Star, I will stick by waiting that caller they say and go make sure he apply. And of course, after applying, if they shortlist him and later on they appoint him, of course, they will go down a round table and the mission for say they do gentlemen's, of course, agreement. And of course, MOU now one. But there has to be a written agreement, not verbal agreement. As of course, one of the panelists in our studio also be discuss. It was the verbal agreement. Now it has to be a written form. And after that, we all go know say Kalon.
Everybody puts in criteria,
Definitely.
criteria on them, and Mohamed Kalon making terms on how he want for work. So when person breach that one day now, anybody get right for go public, and maybe if SLF they fear say Mohamed Kalon going into social media and not to do things, then he put them as part of the terms of in the contract.
Yeah.
So that Mohamed Kalon before they go save na social media, he go get for assess the situation on whether what they do go get an hinging effect on the Salon Football Association, or now because of his personal business make it go na social media. And then he set the terms again, but like what you say, the love of the game then come first. But message na Facebook now. This one from Mark 10 na Englandville. They say Kalon's failure to attend press conference played a role in his dismissal. Would be Kalon's failure to attend press conferences playing a role in his dismissal would be insufficient ground for termination. In big countries and clubs around the world, coaches sometimes send representative to attend press conferences. So I don't think that's alone enough reason. And this other one from Abbas Ronaldo Kagbo, they say, is that a good reason to sack a national coach? Well, we go continue for look into how things they progress. But then, Mohamed Lamin Kebe, Alfred Jana, I beg your pardon, the discussion continues again. In the next kind of contract, because Mohamed Kalon say the agreement about payment be not stuck at $15,000. But again, if SLF for open vacancy, it go mean say Mohamed Kalon with in license renewal and being part of a fresh contract for set terms right and how they want for lady football, the Leon Stars team look like when it comes to performance and things like that. It go miss it and get for going to fresh contract. Usai maybe go say in no want 15,000, you can call any other amount outside 15,000, and if the FA or government able for pay them, that's up to them. Then if the FA again want for make another demand, say we don't want to see you on social media before anything, or the post team list on social media before it happened for the Salon Football Association and things like that. Those could be some of the resolutions where can set the pace right if Mohamed Kalon for come inside for the good of the game.
Well, Jaffa, was the question I want to ask, was Kalon negligence or ignorance of not going to the social media?
That's been the understanding where not so like negligence or ignorance. In they do. Many a times, according to the Salon Football Association General Secretary, talk about how even team sheet self before they pull them, they talk about them first on social media page where they discuss about in license. In social media page and you say you don't go renew them and you can't talk to the FA, then things and they plus press briefing and things like that. Now with some of the issues. So in the contracts to come, then you look at some of the issues they ask to avoid alala, because now everybody named there at stake. People now they talk about how this decision gets political witch hunt. Other people they say the FA gets right. Many people who don't listen to Kalon now, they think and now say an advantage and seize Baram. But the bottom line is, if this continue, embarrassment will grow. Follow up for manager well, the SLFA, like we can say, and then get right over football business in the country. Government, the governance, then governance stem across how things they happen, forget the betterness. Of infrastructure for push all the ideas and go before. But even for set contract, then for set them around the grounds where then go sit down a round table, Mohamed Kalon talk your own side, then self talk their own side. If na Mohamed Kalon, they come on. If na international person, then they make sure they then get the same fair treatment. And even when they don't terminate Mohamed Kalon on grounds where not on performance grounds, because now when on performance grounds, make you go say, well, you know not again for can show. If Mourinho and other coaches then will get like how we can say Naan, then get their way out and they do things. Clubs they're able for beer them because they know say they produce results. While Leon Stars not able for beer, another person when a Salon National on this one.
Yeah. So if the SLFA they complain say Kalon go against one of the clauses, we of course take in license and we focus on social media, we for talk all of that. Well, countries and ways Salobi don't play against get the right for protest because Kalon, if only in the of course as him right the measure saying go to the media and go to talk about in renewal of it and license. All of the countries will play against and will get results against them. They will get the right for go and complain. Say we play against a country, we will say them coach and license not be actually be renewed. And secondly, Kalon, of course, as Mark 10 from England video talk about
But then an issue that really FA can deal with, irrespective of that. In license, not license, if you want for late performance day, everybody one person or one way or the other, everybody get for take every party get for take a blow. Mohamed Kalon alone on all of the issues there, so whether it's right or wrong, the embarrassment, damning for anybody who don't play football for the very long term and don't coach. Mm-hmm. But again, if the FA also they think say then we'll get for fine them for waiting it happen whether Mohamed Kalon coach without license or not. Another question for another day. But the good part is everybody go get for take the best part. But Alfred Jana will not get better time again. And now before we go, we'll take the time for a look at briefly on the UEFA Champions League results. Yesterday we see Osai, Paris Saint-Germain being get a 2-0 victory against Liverpool, and also Barca, even with 2-1 victory over Atletico Madrid, not be able to make them through to the semi-final. Paris don't make them to the semi-final, and Atletico Madrid self don't make them to the semi-final. And today we go for see some very interesting one. Sporting CP from Portugal, they come now England for play against Arsenal, and Real Madrid they travel to Germany for play Bayern Munich. That's now some of the fixtures them. Alfred, plenty thank you for what you joined me today inside this edition. So we listeners and viewers, have plenty thank you, and also to we producer Musa Kamara, plenty thank you, and same way so to the person who make gonna get to live from a different radio set them DJ Schoolface, plenty thank you on this one. Mary Kamara Bangoa make gonna get to live from Radio Democracy Facebook and YouTube page. And so to the next edition, we'll be in Canton on this one Fumble, and I'm Jaffa and Davis. They say have a nice day, goodbye for now, and thank you very much.